Huh?
What made you audition? Because you're with another band.
I just got a call from this guy I know that, you know, I've never really watched American Idol, to be honest. It wasn't like a thing of mine, but I saw my cousin, who was a really good singer. She lives out in Maui. She's a really good singer out there. She was like, oh, you have to see this guy Adam Lambert. I love Jeff Buckley. I'm a big fan. And she's like, he sounds like him. So I saw him do Ring of Fire, and I was like, oh my God, he's amazing. You know what I mean? Oh God, this guy's great. So, you know, I've been thinking about it, and then I got a call to audition for him. I was like, okay.
Call right after that, right when I quit my last band, I got a call to try for this. Yeah. A year ago at this time, I was in a cubicle answering phones with a headset on. So.
Tommy came in, for example, on bass, and the minute he walked in, I loved his look. Definitely glam. Tommy has a great look. He's a good-looking guy. And he actually came in as a guitar player, which he plays as well. I already had Monte in place, so we said, well, what can we... This guy seems really cool. What can we do? So he ended up learning all the parts on bass, and he did a great job. And so he was pretty much hired as soon as we knew he could play bass.
Yeah. Now you were a guitar player. You were a guitar player.
Yeah,
initially,
yeah.
And then you. Why did you start playing bass?
Well, because he is. Yeah.
That was what was in the band.
No. It was no.
Well, Monte is no. I mean, I'm pretty
no.
good, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel kind of bad sometimes. If I didn't know Adam, he would probably be the guitar player. So I feel kind of guilty. No, I don't mean it like
swapping
no, it's nothing like that. No.
It sounds conceited.
Do you like
to say
playing
that.
bass?
I love it.
Yeah.
I like it just as much as playing guitar. I'm actually
bass?
becoming a bass player. It's really. I mean, well, I've been a bass player. I'm like
Maybe one day he'll also play guitar. We'll have another bass player or something. We'll have two.
You never know. You know, it's
That
like.
could happen.
But that's. Yeah, but there's nothing but like.
And Tommy, I love Tommy. He's a straight dude, but he's like open, he's different, and he's not afraid to embrace his feminine side, which I wish more straight men were willing to do. He accepts it, he embraces it, he loves wearing his makeup and getting his hair done and his outfits just as much as I do. So that's what we share in common, is that aesthetic, that glam rock attitude.
So can I ask you something? Your makeup, who takes care of it every night? Is it Tom who takes care of all the
Tom's not here right now, but I do it myself.
You do it yourself? Seriously? Because whatever it is you do a really good job. What about the, while you're saying, I'll ask you questions. The lipstick that you use,
It's called MAC.
I know.
The dark side or something like that.
Is that
I do that,
called?
and then I put like smolder.
Because I work for Estee Lauder, they own MAC.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's
This is just dry shadows. I'm like running out of stuff.
Do you guys have time to take, to shop for supplies, makeup supplies?
Sometimes, yeah. We just hope that there's a MAC in town. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can recall this face, this is the face known around the world.
That's the town.
This is the tongue.
The famous tongue.
This is the famous tongue.
In rehearsal, I think I grabbed his hair.
Okay, it's a little different.
He wasn't mad at me though. I mean, I wouldn't have done it had I known that he wouldn't be cool with it. He's, he loves rock and roll. He loves pushing buttons too. And I knew that if I, in that moment when I did it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be great.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Boom! And then after the show, was he like, "Hey, I didn't expect that."
He was laughing his ass off. He thought it was the funniest thing ever.
I mean, look how pretty he is. Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Like, when you got this Punim, when you want the keys from Tommy, you take the keys.
Exactly.
I was so pissed off at the canceling.
Yeah, but it's all back now though. It all kind of proved that it's like everything else is more akin. It went with the lyrics of the song too.
Right.
If you heard the song, it's like all like, you know what I mean? It just went with any other songs. Like what do you want from me? It's more like vulnerable and stuff like that. And it's like more calm. It's like.
You be able to make out whoever you want to make out with.
Exactly.
On behalf of all your amazing fans on Twitter and called an open house party, congratulations, man. I think you broke down some barriers, and I think you made a statement, man.
Thanks. Thank you.
All those shows on Leno and Conan, was that fun?
Surreal.
Yeah.
Because
In 2 weeks or something.
I've lived there my whole life, and it's just like, I'll never be in Conan or Leno.
That was so cool.
you grow up, and how did you get into music, and what kind of music did you start off with in your life? So.
You want to take that one?
Sure. How did I get into it? I don't know. I always used to go through my parents' records, like my dad's records and stuff. I like The Doors, Jimi Hendrix, and everything like that. And bands that kind of like made me want to play like in a band with me, like Metallica. I think was like one of the main bands that got me like, really want to be in a band. Seeing the year and a half in the life of Metallica was probably the thing that made me want to like tour and do all this. Made me want this so bad, and it's kind of like I'm like living that right now. It's really cool.
Are you?
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. You're bundled up.
You're gonna leave us, man. Let's go.